Hello, 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 everyone. What is that wall doing in there? There we go. All right. Hi, how you doing?
First mirror.
Welcome to the AA meeting. I'm Gally. I have an addiction to arson. Oh, wait.
As you command, Madam Herder. The preparations are complete. I wish you a pleasant journey ahead.
I like trains. What am I supposed to be doing? Oh. Hello, how are you, X?
Second mirror. Prepare for the thought refraction. There's still some distance from the astral express to the Amphoria's celestial body. You're in charge of sending me over. This time, raise the power to the maximum. Don't be stingy.
How are you, X? Anyway.
Okay, I won't fail the mission, Madam Herder.
So many mirrors.
Mirror, you're in charge of generating the data spirit entity.
I'm happy to help, Madam Herder. What kind of appearance are you planning to use this time?
Your mother, anyway.
Question. Let me think. Forget it. Just use my own appearance. There's no one there that'll recognize me anyway. Preparation of the data spirit entity complete. Thought refraction at max power. First mirror. Let's get going.
Y'all ever just wonder if the sky is actually marshmallow? I think it is.
Safe trip.
Because it has cream in the middle. Anyway, how are you?
May your journey yield good results.
Coordinates input complete. Preparing to activate spatial.
Alrighty, let's get this started.
Spatial warp countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ooh. Anyway, how are you?
Activated.
Oh, so that's Amphorius?
That's pretty.
Appearances. Well, sure is you.
It's an infinity thing. It's an infinity symbol.
Second mirror. Prepare for thought refraction. It's time to send me in.
Alright, please read the safety protocols carefully.
Can't you hurry up?
That's what she said, anyway.
Yes, ma'am.
I didn't expect it to be so turbulent. I should have asked the second near.
Is that the flame reaver?
What a magnificent.
Wait. Huh?
Is this the entrance to Emphoria? Let's see. Perhaps.
Alright, let me just do a few things. Let me just grab this real quick. Only she was level 69. Anyway, how are you? She is so short.
What's this? A statue? It's ugly. I don't like it.
That's funny.
What's this? How creepy. Oh, it moves? Who are you trying to scare?
That's funny.
Oh, I finally found your traces. How esteemed must you be for the great Herda to come out personally? When we return, get ready to become free labor for the simulated universe for the rest of your lives.
Dang.
It's either a projection or a fake. There doesn't seem to be much to take note of.
Huh.
My deepest apologies, esteemed lady. I'm afraid that you cannot proceed.
Who's there?
Your visit, although not part of my calculations, is a pleasant surprise. It's a pity that the preparations are not yet in place to receive you with the hospitality that someone of your status deserves.
Are you not going to answer my question? Who are you?
He has a hole in his chest.
I have...
Someone decided to go deep inside him.
And I'm going to have even more in the future. But if you just need a form of address, you can use my common alias, Lycurgus. Lygus.
All right, Lygus. But you can't possibly think that I'm just asking for a name, can you?
Regrettably, I do not have the authority to share more information.
Huh.
However, standards are always flexible. While not violating the ultimate agreement, I'm able to disclose this piece of information. As you thought, this is the entrance to Amphorius.
Gay. Anyway.
Please, kindly turn back. Amphorius is not a world that you should be involved with, regardless of what kind of magnificent achievements you have accomplished. This place will not open its doors so easily.
You seem to understand me very well. Then you should know that I have no reason to listen to you.
Your reaction is completely within my calculations. Despite my long years as a watcher, it seems like my assessment of human nature still remains accurate. From you, I'm able to sense a beautiful desire for knowledge. But my answer remains unchanged. Madam, it is with the utmost goodwill that I suggest you...
Ah, they're not lit up.
...came from.
Let's assume for a second that I'm not so well-mannered, and that I insist on uncovering the secrets hidden behind you. How do you plan to dispel this notion of mine?
Within the scope of the ultimate agreement, there are 178,244 logic chains at my disposal to convince you. After filtering through them, I have determined that I only require 3 to attain the results that I desire.
Interesting.
I'm all ears.
First, for reasons that cannot be disclosed, Amphorius is a completely isolated celestial body. Apart from me, no one else will be able to help you enter.
That's not a good argument.
Second, if your plan is, as you've alluded to previously, to force me into cooperating by showing hostility, just like you, I have basked in the gaze of the erudition.
Huh.
I stake my honor and assure you that in the worst case scenario,
Who is this guy?
our mutual
I thought it was just like some guy that
inevitable.
worked on the council, but he seems to be more important.
Oh. No wonder I couldn't find a back door. When I did a scan of our surroundings, the safety protocols on you are comparable to Screwy's.
I assume that you still wish to hear the third logic chain.
Of course. Why wouldn't I?
Third, even if you exhaust all your means and find a way to break through, you will surely give up once you understand the consequences of your actions. After all, throughout your long life, as much as you'd hate to admit, your conscience has played a crucial role.
What a brazen robot. You think that you can actually understand me through your paltry calculation? But since you put it that way, why don't you tell me what these consequences will be?
It concerns the third path that is entangled with Amphorius. A path that you and your friends still very much lack understanding of. The destruction. So, if you ignore my warnings and persist in your ways, you will break the shackles of a Lord Ravager. And when
Hi, doll.
their fury will engulf the cosmos.
Interesting. Ah. All right, let's go gambling. Dagnabbit. Nothing. Nothing good. Hang on. I keep on getting a notification that I'm supposed to be doing something. Autocorrect is a pain. Ah! All right, let's do it. Should be easy. All right. This will be easy.
Banish your fear.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Done. Show no mercy. Don't
Ow.
get complacent. Follow my charge. Here, it's thunder. Out farewell. There's no time to lose. This mortal form. Watch over you. Guide you on your path. Conflict is pitiless. Show no mercy.
As you wish.
Bloom. 1,000 things. Eternal sleep is not the thing. And return! On my mark.
Cheater! You're not invited to my birthday party.
Follow my charge. Here, it's thunder. Remedy is before me. There's no time to lose. Conflict is pitiless.
Please cherish this time. Root here.
Receive divinity.
That was easy.
A vast journey awaits. Venture and observe. Banish your fears.
Bloom.
I can't thank you enough.
Time for... Show no mercy. Eternal sleep is nothing. And return! Nothing major. Follow my charge. Here, it's thunder.
Are you okay?
Out farewell. There's no time to lose. Conflict is pitiless.
As you wish.
Receive divinity.
I'll overcome the thought.
Bloom.
I shall remember this.
Eternal sleep is the... And return!
Root here.
Follow my charge. Here, it's thunder. Show no mercy. Let's settle this.
Remedy is before me.
Please cherish this time. As you wish.
Easy. Alrighty then. Alrighty then.
Let my heart bravely spread the wings, soaring past the night to train.
Alrighty then.
Let the clouds heal me of the stains. The sun.
You know what? How about we know? Alrighty then.
What is meant by miracle?
Oh, things just got harder. That's what she said. So this should be fun.
Once again, repeat wobble.
Misery and bliss, the same no matter where you go.
Thanatos and Circe's core flames have been returned. Sometime after that, 12 constellations hover above, overlooking the vortex of Genesis. So there's just 2 more. They embody the Amphorian deities' fate, foundation, creation, and calamity of this world. Now 10 among them have fallen, their core flames return to the origin of Genesis. Above you, constellations shimmer, their brilliance echoing the faint slumber of each titan. And you have experienced 4 ascensions and 4 partings. Strife? Lance of Fury once became the Mad King, plunging the world into careless strife until your valor brought it to an end. Its demigod successor, the undying Mighty Mos, chose to bear that title of Kremnos alone, returning home to be crowned last line of defense for the holy city. Mighty me, your battles know no defeat. Time? Back then, the incarnation of time entrusted to you at the temple of... Do I have to read all this? 3 fates back then, the lively girl with red hair fulfilled her mission and bid the first farewell. Time speaks not of fairness, yet it never stops, and now this power resides in your hands. See you tomorrow, Trian. Reason! Not long ago, the groves of sages helped to repel the menace that is the black tide. Still not long past. Do I have to read all this? Fine. That unruly scholar staged one grand performance. Blah 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 blah. I want to suck your blood. Anyway, blah 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 blah. Okay. Time and again, farewells haven't numbed you. You can't help but wonder how many more goodbyes will the journey of trailblazing entail. You question whether you'll be able to express each goodbye with heartfelt emotion. Your thoughts sink into the ocean. You recall how Amphorius cherishes epics. How epic, eh? Oh, a text! Don't be influenced by the noise outside, just focus on the keyword in your mind. You got mail. It is indeed difficult, but you should cling tightly to your inspiration, weaving heartfelt and eloquent verses. Alright, this is an impossible task. Just one glance at your phone, it won't disrupt your thoughts, or so you tell yourself. Oh, hello. Dang. Okay. That's nice. That's nice. I don't care. I should probably read it out loud. Man, we'll be fine.
Xia's moonlight is so
Sticks?
beautiful,
Anyway,
and the River of Souls is so
her
quiet.
voice changed.
It's like everything that happened was just a dream. I wonder if Cass is doing okay on the other side. If I write a letter and put it in a drift bottle, will she be able to read it? No, this shouldn't be so depressing. Now's not the time to feel down. We gotta pull ourselves together. By the way, it was Miss Cipher who asked us to come here. But where has she gone? Huh? Yes, and this aura feels so
Is it the
familiar.
Flame Reaver?
Let's go check it out together. Be very careful. I have a bad feeling about this.
Okay, Han Solo. How's chat doing? How we doing, huh? I am Speed. Wait, is that the Trojan horse?
Ground. Should we pick it up? Careful. It's a piece of black cloth.
I'm psychic! Oh my goodness!
Now, where have I seen this before?
Someone rip a piece off my clothes.
What? No. Your clothes are perfectly fine. Could this be from the Flame Reaver's cloak? Why is it here? Mimi! Look out!
Oh, hello, sir. Would you like to hear about your car's extended warranty? You want the pink puppy, don't you?
What? Now I'm sad. This isn't the time for jokes. Let's try our best to deal with them for now, and we'll slip into the past with time's power as soon as we can.
The River of Souls is full of fish, big and delicious.
Huh?
What?
The flame chase journey stops now. Yeah.
Huh?
Meow?
Are you okay? The Flame Reaver's gone mad. The end.
Well, we already knew about the mad part. But are we still in danger?
He's laughing!
Sorry, I couldn't pass on the chance to give you two a good scare.
You know what? Frick you! This cipher must be the fake.
Don't run! I'm the real Cipher. The real one. Come on, don't be upset. I'm just giving you a kind reminder that Emphorius isn't safe at all. The whole place is full of dangers, including that Swordmaster. Make sure you stay on your toes, no matter where you are.
So you're playing both good cop and bad cop.
Hey, I'm just making it up to you. You'd do the same in my shoes.
She has an interesting personality.
So, was that a Flame Reaver disguise? Or a magic trick? It looked so real. Is that the power of the trickery demigod?
Disguise? No. It's not as simple as that. Let me think about how to explain this. For example, what did you think when you realized that piece of cloth came from the Flame Reaver's cloak?
Gay!
We thought that maybe the Flame Reaver was around here somewhere?
That's right. And then you heard some footsteps. What did you think when that happened?
Well, we thought it must be the Flame Reaver coming this way.
Hmm. There we go. Hello.
Yep, exactly. I just used some hints and, mental suggestions to help you believe in a lie.
How dare you? Do you want to make out?
Lies
Anyway.
are what Zagreus is best at. If everyone believes in a lie, then it becomes reality.
The power to make lies into reality? That's got all my hair standing up.
Yes, now I know your secret.
I sure love your arrogance, Gray Mystery.
Do you want to see more of my arrogance? I can show you if you want to take a secluded corner. Wow.
The
Anyway.
seamstress trusts you for a reason. Someone as honest as you couldn't trick me even if you wanted to. So, there's no harm in telling you. Besides, we still need to team up to go treasure hunting, right? Let's wrap up here. It's time to get going. Oh, was that your teleslate?
Interesting. Ah. I'm not reading that.
Aren't you a popular one? But I got to you first, so help me with the treasures, and then I'll send you two to the Grove.
Why do you need this? Why does she need that much money?
Curiosity killed the cat, you know. Do you think I'll spend it all? That's so not why I hunt for treasures. Don't forget, I'm a demigod too. And there's a line reserved for me in that stupid prophecy as well. You shall walk with greed and die over petty change. But I don't believe in that. As long as I keep collecting treasures, then I won't need to care about petty change. And as long as I don't hurt other people when I get what I want, I won't be walking with greed. Right? Isn't that simple?
You know what?
So, as long as I keep going down this path, all those predestined prophecies and fates will never catch up to me. That was a long speech. I'm getting thirsty at this rate. The treasures of Styxia aren't gonna float up on their own. Come on, Gray Mystery. Show me what the authority of time can do.
A few days later at the... Oh, I didn't get to read that. Jerk.
So, this is the car of the Astral Express you've spoken of. My repository of memories has been enriched with another fascinating piece of information.
I'm surprised a council elder like yourself would be willing to journey so far to inspect the Express.
Documents hold wisdom and knowledge in high esteem. If the citizens knew of your origins, I'm sure more would be intrigued by the trailblaze. Sadly, discussions about the world beyond the sky remain taboo.
Drugs!
It's been quite some time since you first arrived in Akama. Presumably, you've been looking for a way to leave ever since.
I've been actively gathering clues and testing different things. Sadly, the more I find out, the more powerless I feel.
Don't be too hard on yourself, my lord. This puzzle has stumbled.
My lord? My lord?
For centuries.
Stormtrooper? My lord? Stormtrooper? My lord? Stormtrooper? My lord? Stormtrooper? Wait, what? Anyway, how are you? In the Grove, I discovered extensive research on the Sky Titan. It appears that many scholars from Inforius believe the taboo against the world beyond the sky stems from a curse cast by Aquila.
Exactly. Of the 12 titans of
Every single time they say Aquila, I think of Pirate 101.
Capricious. The weather itself reflects their mood. Tranquil sunshine, mournful rain. Aquila's breath is a brisk wind, and their cries resound as thunder in a storm.
Additionally, Aquila is one of the 2 titans whose core flames have yet to be returned.
The sky above affects every citizen. It's clear that Lady Aglaya's decision to confront Aquila at the end of the Flame Chase journey was a carefully considered strategy.
Returning Aquila's core flame can break the sky's curse. We won't want to exhaust ourselves searching for a way back. We can simply focus on aiding the Kairos heirs.
Anti-Catherians have no home to return to, so I understand your concern for your old friends and homeland. I used anti-Catherian technology, or scanning, as you might call it, to assess this car. Assuming my judgment is correct, I might be able to conduct a thorough overhaul of its power system.
Really? But...
Of course, that's only if you, my lord, permit me to interact with it.
That's what she said. By all means, please proceed, but be careful. The express thrusters are extremely delicate.
You honor me with your trust. I will be very careful.
One second. This is unbelievable. You seem to understand its structure perfectly. Have you repaired something like this before?
Not exactly. But we anti-Catherians are inherently sensitive to machinery. Carefully endowed our kind with a unique advantage for analyzing and learning. If you give me some time, I might be able to fully restore this damaged car to its former glory. Then you and your esteemed companion could set off on your return journey sooner.
But isn't the real issue with Aquila?
Hypothetically, Lord Donham, if I could open up a path out of Emphorius that circumvents Aquila's divine punishment. Would you consider ceasing your support for the Flame Chase journey?
Huh. I don't understand. Does the Council of Elders possess some secret means of counteracting divine punishment?
It's best if you don't delve too deeply into that question, my lord. All you need to know is, I can make it happen.
Maybe this is not a decision by the Council of Elders, or rather his personal wish.
The crucial point is,
You know what? I don't really trust this guy.
are unwilling to halt your support for the Chrysos heirs. It could offend certain interests.
Ha! Forgive me, Lord Lygus, but I must be frank. When visiting Dawncloud, I reviewed the records of many council elders. Among them, only your background was nearly blank. I'd like to accept your goodwill, but given such a mysterious background and motives, anyone cautious would have doubts.
Your prudence impresses me, just as expected.
I think it was a test. Are these people... Is this a trap? Is this why you accompanied me here?
Please don't misunderstand, Lord Donhong. As the Theoros, I have no allegiance to their plans, nor am I obliged to obstruct them. I am neutral.
I don't trust him.
Out of respect for you, I hope to offer a peaceful solution to ensure the safety of you and your companion.
Just to confirm, if things turn ugly later, will you help?
I will not. As I said, I remain neutral. Are you asking this because you plan to refuse my offer and continue supporting the Chrysos?
You weren't wrong about one thing, Lord Lygus. We must try to return to our companions. But our companions now include the flame-chasing Chrysos. The Nameless cannot and will not ignore the fate of our companions.
So I see. This is what you call trailblazing.
When I asked if you'd help, I meant the ones who need help are them. Dang. Meanwhile, in the Grove of Epiphany, I've had an epiphany! Anyway.
You have such overwhelming powers. Why? Answer me. Why do you stand in her way? Why do you want to take the core flame?
Oh no! He can't hold on anymore! Drag him back here, friend! Are you okay?
I'm okay. I can handle that kind of hit now. But a few months ago, that would have knocked me out.
If I passed out, that would have been it.
Well, that's why I made sure you were well fed and rested on the road. Thanks for the help. To face Aquila and other potential threats, I must sharpen myself with the most aggressive methods.
Even so, it's impressive you thought of this training method. Battling the phantoms of the past in the River of Time?
Hyperbolic time sanctum!
That the bards describe.
What is this, Dragon Ball?
It's working pretty well, wouldn't you say? But combat isn't just about strength and skill. You also need the right weapon. Compared to that guy's weapon, mine feels like I'm swinging a lump of iron. I can't tell you how many swords I've gone through since the training began.
When I get Cardos to help.
Don't worry. I've already arranged that. Of course I need him. I asked him to make a suitable divine weapon for me. It's a little embarrassing to say this, but in order to help me, he deliberately turned down all other business.
Dang.
Oh, Cartonis is part of this flame chase journey after all. Full of energy.
Thinking about how he's been recently, maybe you're right.
But, Tvinon, I've been somewhat concerned about you. Lately, you seem more and more fixated on that Swordmaster in black.
That's quite the sudden shift in topic.
I've been holding this question in for a long time. You're getting stronger, but seeds of unrest are also growing in me.
Don't worry. I'm not wielding my sword for revenge. She's been through Nikador's trial and understands. Those who can't walk out of the shadows of their past are ultimately weak. Times have changed. The responsibility I bear is both precious and fragile. I wield my sword for the future. You're right, partner. As of now, I'm not able to handle that Swordmaster on my own. Every time I say something, things get so serious. I don't want to be the person who keeps bringing the mood down. I'm out of energy for training today. How about we go to the library of Philia to lighten the mood?
Sure, that's what I've been looking forward to. We deserve to enjoy ourselves after all the hard work. Today, I'm definitely going to...
What were you reading before?
A girl's little secret. Don't pry.
Hey, yo! Anyway.
That's the charm of this place. You can find whatever you're into here.
Huh.
The three of us might not be into scholarly books, but we could still spend an entire day at the library of Philia.
This music is sad. Teleportation powers activate because I'm lazy.
Here we are! Where was that slate last time? Was it here? Or maybe over here? I'm off to have some fun! It's free time now!
Huh.
So you should relax too.
Interesting. Over the past few months, you've come here more than once, fishing out small piece of essence from the motion of knowledge that best suits your taste. You're quite relieved that Don Heng isn't around. No one will be there to judge your reading taste. That's funny. The scrolled hand shows a line of small text. Non-standard reading material. Please return to its original place after borrowing. Do not let any grope professor discover it. 10 exclamation marks. What? Sure. Seriously? I don't want to read all this. Okay, fine. Brushing off the dust that had settled on him, he adjusted his attire and stood firm, facing the great eagle in a tense standoff. You think you're something special just because you defeated the Silent Givers. Mortal, heed my advice. The God King remained silent, gazing into Aquila's 1,000 eyes. Slowly, he raised his right arm, 4 fingers pressed together, and with a small, simple motion, he lightly waved at the colossal being before him. Arrogant fool, you will pay the price for your insolence. Aquila's fury erupted. Their towering form radiated intense heat. In an instant, their massive wings vibrated at imperceptible speed. 1,000 razor-sharp feathers shot forth like swords, hurtling straight toward the God King. As far as anyone knows, the feather of the Sky Titan can pierce through iron and steel, let alone mortal flesh. Their sheer density left no room to evade. The violent storm of lethal blades closed in, and time itself seemed to freeze. Aquila enhanced their reflections, predicting... Oh my goodness, I can't read this. My voice hurts. Noticing the God King shifting his stance, Aquila mused he had only 2... Oh my goodness. I can't. I'm sorry. There's just too much. Not bad, though. Huh. Interesting. Wait, what? Ah. Interesting. That's it? Nothing else? Ha!
I wonder what Finan and Men were reading. Let's take a closer look.
She has a voice! I don't have to read anymore. What happened to my phone? Huh. Alrighty then. Chest! Let's go gambling! How's chat doing? How we doing? Heck, nabbit.
Month of cultivation, curtain fall hour, a time to feast on greens, a poor time for fishing. Oh, then again, are there even any spots left to fish in Emphorius these days? You scared me!
Ah.
Bursting into someone's world like that can really catch them off guard. Well, no more jokes. There's nothing.
Something's odd about Mem. What are they flipping through?
She finally has a voice!
Oh, these cards are so detailed and fine. Ruler, weaver, traveler, healer. But the interpretation for each card is so long. Do I have to memorize them all?
What you looking at?
What a coincidence! We meet again. Guess we're fated to be together, huh? But you must be busy, so I won't bother you for now. Hope your day, every day, is joyful.
So suspicious. Not like their usual self.
Anti, anyway.
I felt a draft just now. Peeking isn't polite, my friend.
Are you reading something you should be?
In front of you all. That would be pretty careless. Here, look, I'm reading this. Antiques Appraisal. How to make a fortune.
I know how in your dreams.
Whew, your comments cut deep. It's tough to find a good comeback. I've spent a lot of time pondering how a Galiot became such an effective leader. Beyond the intangible qualities like personality and ethics, a major reason is her family wealth.
Interesting.
That's the perk of growing up in a big city, isn't it? For those of us in the sticks, luck doesn't come as easily. It's 30% grind, 70% fate. Oops, I talked too much. As a leader, you need both integrity and... integrity and skill.
Ah. And where'd you go? Get back here.
You sure are persistent. All right. I'm totally helpless against your charm.
What are you guys chatting about? Is this... the Emphorius Divination Compendium?
Why are you here too?
Sorry, seeing you two chasing each other around, I suddenly found my book not that appealing anymore. Never thought Mem would be into divination. But it's not exactly a niche hobby, so why all the secrecy?
I wanted to set up a surprise! Master it in secret and give you all a shock. But getting caught halfway through, it's only natural I'd feel shy. A girl's heart is more delicate than Aquila's ever-changing moods.
A surprise, huh? Someone else used to tell me the same. She was really good at stargazing and divination, especially with cards. Just like the ones you're looking at.
And you must be pretty familiar with all sorts of divination techniques with a friend like that.
No, I know nothing about it. I've never really believed in using cards or bones to predict the future. If the good omens foretold by divination were true, my hometown, Heidi's Elysia, wouldn't have disappeared. Don't forget, we've got Lady Trina. Every other form of divination is just smoke and mirrors or cleverly rehearsed tricks compared to her flawless prophecies.
To me, divination could be a power that guides our spirits. They always cast a shadow in front of us, clouding our view of the future. That's why people turn to divination. It's just to find a small reason to give them courage to face the unknown. Divination is only meaningful when there are both good and bad outcomes. Even bad omens serve as guidance.
Hello, chat.
Help keep us
How we
alert,
doing?
right?
Strange. That person I knew used to say similar things. Looking back, whenever she interpreted a card for me, I couldn't help but feel uneasy. Even though I never believed in the outcomes. Maybe it was her tone. Irene. She could paint a complete fantasy so vividly, it utterly captivated me as a child. Right, I still carry a card she once used. Do you want to see it?
Waffle fries.
Oh, wow! It's so exquisite! I'd love to have a card like that. Oh, now that you mention it, yes. It would be even better if it were made of, say, crystal.
Greedy.
Speaking of which, partner, there's something I haven't shared with you all. Remember our first trip to the Temple of the Three Fates? The riddle that Orin exposed to us?
Someone's watching. Quick, kiss me. I mean, what?
Who's there?
Eh?
You are...
Nice cosplay. Assassin, save me.
These folks are up to no good.
Black clothing. Masks decorated with golden blood. Are they cleaners?
To directly call us by our name, it seems you, Lord Finan, have studied the forgotten history of Amphorius quite thoroughly.
What's being cleaned? Clothes or
Your
cards?
friend seems quite interested in us. Perhaps you could explain, Lord Finan. It would be the polite thing. We can't let our esteemed guests pass away without understanding.
During the Chrysos War, to combat the Chrysos heirs, several cities formed an underground assassin squad called the Cleaners.
Oh, so they're a special squad.
Their task was to erase anyone with golden blood from existence. Assassination, poisoning, political persecution. They would do anything to achieve their objectives.
This historical perspective seems biased, glossing over the Chrysos heirs' abuse of divine powers and their blatant initiation of war in order to defame our predecessor. Could you disclose the name of the author behind this popular legend, Lord Finan? I'd hate for the innocent children of Akamar to be tainted by such slanted narratives.
should have stayed buried in the dust of history. The Citizens' Assembly has once again legitimized the mission of the Chrysos heirs. But as for you, not one citizen would cast their vote for you. Executioners lurking in the shadows.
What does it matter? We've long since stopped expecting to be understood. People have become too accustomed to peace, and they've forgotten the disasters that arose from allowing generations of the Chrysos heirs to rule.
Complete nonsense. Did you really travel all the way to the Grove just to have an argument?
I enjoy dealing with people as straightforward as you, Lord Finan.
Straight? Who's straight?
You've probably figured out why we've come before you.
Keep your cool, partner. They've come out of the shadows, which suggests they have something up their sleeves. All right, let's hear it. What are you hiding? But watch your language and don't say anything you might regret. My shoulders might be sore and my sword a tad dull, but it's still enough to slice off your tongues.
Ha! Interesting. Stellaron hunters. Huh. Yay. Oh, I didn't realize that was a thing. Ah, interesting.
How's it going, Cinny? This place fits, doesn't it? It's a bit small, but the lighting is perfect.
Thank you, Lady Treeby. With this, the Twilight Courtyard can be reborn in Akama. Do you like it here too, little Ika?
That's a cute little thing.
It's so bright here. Maybe you should rename it? How about Luminous Courtyard?
Lady Treeby makes a good...
Right. How does the legend go again?
Your mother, anyway.
Even Lady Treeby forgets things.
We just haven't prepared lessons in a while now, so we're a bit rusty. Just give us some time and we'll remember. Ah, now we remember. Kremnos in the Firmament, Volume 3, Section 5.
Penis, anyway.
With Seliosi, the Day Thunder Knight, striking down the Eye of Twilight, the divine war between Nikador and Aquila, which spanned centuries, came to an end. Thereafter, the Skyfolk gradually declined. Numerous sky fortresses were abandoned, and their descendants began to establish that finally, those descended from Seliosi the Day Thunder Knight were welcomed by the scholars under Circes and established the Twilight Courtyard in the Grove.
Waffle fries.
The historical records seem slightly at odds with our memories. But the details from that time have become somewhat hazy to us.
Oh, I forgot. For Lady Treby, history is more than just words on a page. It's something you've personally lived through. Little Ika loves listening to the stories from the legends.
Her voice is so quiet.
I'm sure you're also imagining one day you'll be as awe-inspiring as the winged beasts by Seliosi's side.
Her hair's like cotton candy.
That day will come. I believe it. Just keep growing. Lord Crediros?
Miss Hyacinth. And Lady Treby. Good to see you're doing all right. I heard from the citizens you were nearby and came to check.
Doing all right. What's going on, Crediros?
There's been another violent incident at the market. A shop was smashed and looted. It's the third time this week.
How can this be? I always thought that with Lady Aglaya here, Akama would remain peaceful.
That was true in the past. But these days, forgive my bluntness, her senses may not be as sharp as they once were.
Aggie.
In my opinion, malevolent forces have noticed the slack in the golden threads and are now plotting to exploit the opportunity.
The Citizens' Assembly just wrapped up. Why is there still unrest?
Gay!
Those heirs won by only one vote, Lady Treby. From my years of experience, a narrow victory often walks hand in hand with unrest.
Trouble. Miss Hyacinth. Trouble.
I didn't do it.
Clementine. Take a breath. What's going on?
Please, something terrible has happened at Marmorial Palace.
I didn't do it. I was just there to steal some pork chops.
What is it, Doctor? Calm yourself and talk us through.
Lady Aglaya.
Huh?
It's Lady Aglaya who's in trouble.
I still remember. This bath that overlooks the entire palace was built by the Council of Elders 900 years ago. Its purpose was to commemorate the first Flame Chase journey and to remember the heroes who made great sacrifices for Amphorius a millennium ago. Rules were set then. No one was allowed to enter, apart from guests invited by the Gold Weaver. But, I guess, you're no longer pretending to follow the rules, are you, Lady Kindness?
Aglaia.
I thought she got banned. Ma'am, this is a McDonald's. Get your Karen out of here.
You ageless witch, hiding behind a divine facade to deceive mortals. We've been far too kind with you.
I know who she is now. She's a Karen.
Kind? There's no need to use such a word to cover up your incompetence. Anaxagoras humiliated all of you before the citizens. If you still had any shred of shame, you'd throw yourselves from dawn cloud at the curtainfall hour to salvage the last fragments of your dignity.
Demigod, why not gaze into the water's reflection and see the wretched face you wear now? These days you're not only blind, but also deaf. The cleaners were born for this.
Ah, I see.
Rules and laws fail to restrain you. It's time for the dagger to pass judgment.
If you're in such a hurry, give it a try.
Going toe-to-toe with a demigod? We're not that foolish. The dagger isn't at your throat, but...
Your gravest accusation is that my humanity is fading. And you claim my concern for mortal joys and sorrows is nothing but a facade. If that accusation holds, what makes you think the lives of these civilians will sway me in the slightest?
Fine. I'll gladly use a few more words to shatter that demigod facade of yours. Like I said, you're not only blind, but deaf too. Lately, your control over Akama has weakened. You failed to notice the thefts we arranged in the market, nor did you catch wind of the meetings happening in the Dromus workshop. Plots are unfolding right under your nose, yet you remain indifferent. Humanity? Fading? Aglaia, why not use your precious golden thread to peer into my thoughts? See if they...
Gay!
In this moment, I only regret not being more ruthless. Because your evil is beyond cure.
She's a Karen. Just call for the manager.
You finally figured it out. You have grown dull. I've been holding that image in my mind this whole time to make sure you could see it clearly.
I want you to have this knucklebone talisman, Big Sis. I hope it brings you luck every day and keeps you safe from bullies.
That girl who can't speak or hear. What if she accidentally lost her eyes too? You know better than anyone what it feels like to lose your sight. Imagine if 1,000 years ago you, already blind, had also lost your voice and hearing in your youth. Would you still have become the Aglaia you are today? Look at those broken, pleading eyes. How disappointing. We overestimated your cunning. If this plan fails, we still have dozens of splendid parting gifts prepared. Demigod, would you like to hear about them?
I thought I could buy some more time. In these 1,000 years, I've witnessed the fall of 10 titans. From my naive arrogance at the beginning to slowly learning how to guide others. Now, it's time to let go. I should be grateful. Grateful that I've reached this moment. To let my departure become a path for others to follow. Have I done enough? If I embrace that prophecy now and sink into the warmth of these waters, will the wandering wind stop to mourn me? Cyphra.
Ah. Millennium? Huh?
Seamstress! I've come as promised. Look at this box full of gold and silver treasures. I bet there's stuff here you've never seen. Come on. As we agreed, I want to buy the most valuable clothes you have.
Little thief! What have you brought? Let me see.
Here, take a look. Only the finest goods. See the sapphire? It's even more blue than Fagusa's eyes.
Such exquisite luster. I've only seen an ocean's tear of this quality in my mother's treasury.
Wait. You've seen one before. And here I thought I'd leave you speechless. What a letdown.
It's just an old memory. My family estate all burned to ashes long ago. This workshop is what I built.
Just sounds so British.
Wow. A daughter rebuilding her family business. How admirable. Enough with the jokes. At least you did get to enjoy those luxuries.
Mind your manners, Kitty. Tell me, Cyphra, where did you come from?
Oh!
And how did you acquire these treasures?
I won them fair and square in a bet. What? Do you doubt me? Speak up, seamstress. Give me a straight answer. Do you want these or not?
Strange. You're clearly lying to my face. But my golden thread doesn't tremble at all.
That's because I'm not lying. I've been telling the truth from the start.
Is that so? The scars and the mud stains on your face tell another story.
Come on. Can we just do business without all this chatter? Don't worry. I didn't leave any evidence, so no one will bother you.
How can I trust a word you say when you're so skilled at lying?
Dealing with you rich people is such a pain. Always wasting my time. Fine. If you don't want it. There are plenty of others who do.
Hold on. Your treasure? I'll accept it. But these alone aren't enough to purchase the gold weaver's finest clothes. That said, I do have something that would suit you perfectly.
Oh. What do you have in mind?
Look. Come a bit closer.
Interesting.
Oh, it's shimmering gold. Absolutely stunning.
These golden boots are the gold weaver's greatest treasures. Though not as valuable as the most precious gowns, they hold a magical power. Legend has it that Zagreus blessed these boots, allowing anyone who wears them to move swiftly and silently. Put them on, Cypher. And don't get caught again. A face as lovely as yours deserves better protection.
You rich folks just love sticking your noses in everything, don't you?
Well, I'm taking these now, so don't get any second thoughts.
Ah.
What's wrong?
Do you have a smaller size? These are way too big.
Well, I suppose you'll have to grow into them.
Interesting. Oh, he has a voice
You
now.
have to interrupt me in the middle of my story? Fake? What's fake?
Those boots definitely don't hold Zagreus' divine power. You're Amphorius' most cunning liar. And even you were fooled by a glide.
Watch your mouth, or I'll feed you to the fish in the River of Souls. Weren't you curious how I got tangled up with that seamstress? Well, now you know. Satisfied?
Interesting. I hate that guy.
Expect such a simple story. How disappointing. But, boss lady, there's a chance Aglaia wasn't trying to trick you.
You're defending her.
No. I just think the story's so moving, it'd be a shame to ruin it with a lie.
Good thing you've still got a sharp tongue, or you'd have been stuck guarding someone's front door ages ago. Enough chit-chat. Let's take a look at this place. The city of Styxia. Let me take a good sniff of this air.
Huh.
This air, it's filled with the scent of treasure everywhere. Thanks to Castorus and Grey Mystery, the ancient city's barrier was finally dispelled. Now that I think about it, helping them was well worth it. Time for treasure hunting, Barto! Lead the way, and whatever we find, we'll split 80-20.
Well, I have a suggestion. How about, 70-30 instead?
Listen closely. Do you hear that? The gnawfish in the River of Souls are growling with hunger.
80-20 it is. How generous you are, boss lady Cypher.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway, what's with all this water? It's damp, cold, and miserable here. I hate it.
Ooh, the mighty demigod of trickery. Uneasy around water.
You wouldn't understand. The people of Dolos are talented in many ways. Just, not in swimming. Why don't we have a race? Long distance, sprint, or laps? Take your pick.
What's got you so worked up? Relax.
I hate getting wet. What's so hard to understand about that? Now, hurry up and figure out a way across. Or I might have to reconsider our split.
Don't rush me. Got it. Let's use that thing.
Not a good imitation. I'll play along. Let's see where this goes, Bartolos.
Eh?
How did you hunt for treasure when I wasn't around, boss?
Wait, that's not.
Trying to trick me into saying something. Not a chance.
Interesting.
You're as sharp as ever. Ooh, interesting.
Was this device designed by priests of Ornyx? Do you think you can handle it?
Don't underestimate me, boss. Just find a cozy dry corner and wait for me.
Dang.
Mission accomplished. Now you don't have to worry about your tail getting wet.
Not bad, but just a warning. If this thing fails while we're halfway through the water...
Don't worry, trust me. For that sweet 20% cut of the loot, I'll make sure you're taken care of.
Huh. This feels truly magical. When did you
Interesting.
pick up this trick? We're here. Can we turn off this spotlight now? It's really blinding.
Interesting.
Just use the device over there to shut it off.
The scent of gold coins, gems, and fine leather. It's so refreshing. Yes.
Interesting.
Right here. What are you waiting for? Start digging.
Roger that. Watch me.
Ooh, that's a big chest. That's what she said. Anyway.
Move over. Wow, wow. A massive haul. Unbelievable. It's hard to imagine the kind of luxurious life the people of Styxia once lived. As expected for a realm of Fagusa's disciples. This entire chest is filled with ornaments made from ocean's tears. Here, take this. See if it suits you.
Thanks for the gift, boss. Much appreciated. Look at the clarity of this purple crystal. It matches my skin tone perfectly. Let me try this on. Where is my treasure?
How long have we known each other? I can't believe you still fall for this.
Dang.
How could I have forgotten about this? It's true, and a lie becomes reality. What a convenient.
The demigod of trickery's divine gift. Far more practical than any golden thread.
That's interesting.
Or teleporter. All right, enough fooling around. Here's the real thing. Lead the way.
Cipher rules. I've already pinpointed the next trove of treasure. Starting navigation. Boss lady, we're set to make a fortune this time. Got any plans on how to spend it?
Join your mom. Anyway.
Of course. Spend nothing. Have you forgotten?
Whoa! Isn't that like...
Uh-huh.
Isn't that the controller for the hands of Zagreus? Once activated, this thing makes a racket that can be heard.
Seriously, what was the Titan thinking when they came up with this thing? Hey! If you don't want the trickery to be exposed, you'd better start by keeping your mouth shut.
Boss lady here.
Interesting.
Ah! This thing's way too loud when it's on.
Here we go round the river of souls. Spirit leave gold.
There's a big guy.
Hello, sir.
Look at its face. Oh my, how could something be so ugly?
Yeah, so ugly. Ugly enough to make even me, a little imp without a digestive system, feel nauseous.
If that ugly brute messes up my face, even the stoic Talantin might end up shedding a tear. about you take the front? I'll attack from the side.
Right. Fleeing fits a rogue nature.
Ah, interesting.
It smells of money.
Yay!
Receive divinity. You chose the wrong enemy. Eternal sleep is that. And return! Conflict is pitiless.
This mortal.
Watch over you. Guide you on your path. Now farewell.
Follow my charge.
Easy!
Show no mercy.
That was easy.
Such an ugly and useless creature, taken down with just a couple of hits. How boring. Hey, Bartolos, are you still alive? Give us a squeak if you are.
Squeak!
Look at you, all shaken up. Can't handle even this bit of action. Should be safe here now. Get to work.
Aye, boss lady Cypher.
Chest!
It doesn't smell like anything valuable this time. Since we've already dug it up, let's open it and see. Huh.
Interesting. Huh.
This looks tragic. Do you think they made it to Akuma?
Probably not. At least, I'm still left for Dolos. Guess this city wasn't so lucky. It does seem unfair, doesn't it? Just because they were born in the wrong place, they had to face such devastation.
Yeah, the world just isn't fair, is it? Speaking of the world-bearing titan, Cypher, didn't you tell me once you used to be an apprentice at Kepali's Priestley?
Huh. Did I?
Yeah, you definitely told me, and I remember it clearly. Maybe it's been...
Ah, right. I did tell you. Honestly, I was only interested in the wallets of the old grandpas on the council back then.
Oh, I see. But you in a priest robe? Now that's hard to picture.
Who asked you to picture that? Besides, priest robes from 1,000 years ago were nothing like...
Right. I didn't think about that. I was just curious if you ever overheard anything interesting from those priests.
How ridiculous. Come on.
Interesting.
Where did this roadblock come from?
Your mother.
Ugh, this is so annoying. The treasure is right in front of us.
Oh dear, we're stuck here. But I have a plan. Should we call on that big, noisy, cumbersome hand of Xandrith?
Never thought that thing would actually come in.
I don't need a controller. After all, you know.
Ah.
Hand of Zagreus. My darling. Activate!
What the heck? Fire!
Looks
I still don't see how this ties into trickery.
Let's go!
Hey, slow down!
What?
You know, that question. The one you specifically asked me. Right after we dug up the second chest?
Forgive me, boss lady, but have you been under a lot of...
Oh. Is that so? Maybe you're right. I have been a little on edge lately. I need to relax.
Hi, Jawa. How are
Let's move on to the
you?
next treasure trove.
Hello.
Twinkle,
Yes. Oh, water!
in my chest.
Oh no, the cat is gonna get wet.
Is the best.
When it comes to singing, I still sound better than you, boss.
Go beyond all time and space on the journey of flame chase.
The heck?
This scent feels like something incredible is buried here.
Incredible indeed. If even boss lady said so, how could I not be excited?
Do I need to give instructions here? Get digging.
Barthol's activated excavation mode, uncovering something hidden beneath the earth. Oh, hello.
Oh, isn't this a golden scapegoat? Interesting. Looks like whoever buried this treasure wanted to play a little game.
Oh, isn't there a myth about this thing? Those who feared fire became sheep. Those who did not became human.
Sheep, humans, whatever. All I know is unlocking this gets us treasure.
Puzzles and tricks are right up my
Yay! Wait a minute. Huh? This is the very first one, though. Huh?
Told you, nothing can stop me. Cyber, it's your turn now.
Stop. Stay there. And don't turn around.
Huh? What do you mean?
I told you. Don't move.
My poor old back.
Shh, quiet. Don't say anything unnecessary. That seamstress. She's listening.
What? Boss, do you mean?
Stay put and keep quiet. Oh, whoa. Seamstress. Getting sneaky, aren't we? Did you think I wouldn't notice your little spies lurking around me?
As time passes, I find myself leaning more and more on blind luck. With only the power of this little nymph. Naturally, I couldn't slip past your sharp eyes, Cypher.
Even if you could fully control Bartolos's mind, I would still be able to see through your disguise. A Goliath.
Sussy, Miss Sussy.
You've gone to such lengths to spy on my every move. What exactly are you after? I've told you before, you don't need me to succeed. Why don't you just let this go? I already made an exception and got involved with Castorus and Grey Mystery. Asking for more now. Isn't that pushing your luck a bit too far?
I'm sorry, Cypher. I've plotted and schemed my whole life. But I never could have predicted our relationship would end up like this. I've spent centuries trying to figure out where I went wrong, replaying every moment over and over. But you've never given me a chance to explain myself, face to face.
Don't.
Don't talk to me like that. You know I can't take it. 1,000 years ago, out of foolishness, I let my silence steal away the most beautiful sound I'd ever known. I see limbs. So this time, I must say this to you, even if it's all in vain. I need you, Cyphera. The Chrysos Air's mission.
Oh, you're gonna die.
The finale I've delayed for far too long. It's finally here. Whatever resentment you still hold against me will fade once I'm gone. Please, come back to Akama. I'm begging you. Without you, they don't stop.
Why is she talking as if she's gonna die? Huh.
I'll think about it, seamstress. But stop watching me. Unless you want to lose me for good. Don't worry. As much as I'd love to hear your voice again, to see your face, it seems that chance will never come. Goodbye, Cyphera. Goodbye, Aglaya.
Ah, what a shame. I thought there'd be some real treasure under that head.
Turns out, everything in that chest was soaked in water from the River of Souls. Nothing valuable left.
Sad story.
Those relics were once priceless. But time had...
Aww, hearing that from you makes it sound so sad. Wait, why am I getting all sentimental? I haven't even processed what just happened. That horrible woman. When did she... Oh!
If you see her, let her know this. As demigods, we can't avoid...
Do you remember now? Looks like you don't need me to jog your memory.
I like trains.
That bug. It's every bit as dangerous as the seamstress's golden thread. Let your guard down for even a second, and it might take over. Make you spill secrets you'd never share otherwise.
That's like some brainwashing monster straight out of the Black Tide. Creepy. Boss, how did you realize something was wrong? I'm curious. What exactly did that nymph make me say?
Actually, it gave itself away very early on.
Speaking of the world-bearing titan, Cypher, didn't you tell me once you...
We've been partners in crime for 1,000 years. We've talked about everything there is to talk about. Except for that one experience at Dawncloud. I never told you about that. I absolutely wouldn't have shared that with anyone.
But, boss lady, there's a chance Aglaya wasn't trying to trick...
And as far as I know, the embodiment of trickery despises that golden thread which forces people to... Isn't that right, Zagreus?
You have a terrifyingly...
After all, I'm the only one in the world who knows you're still alive.
Wait, that's Zagreus?
Make sure you survived the Titan trial. I had to fool the entire... If you want to keep that lie from falling apart, you'd better keep playing your part in the days ahead.
Even if it weren't for...
I saw it. Anyway, how are you?
You may have been reduced to this form, but you still haven't lost your way with words.
Speaking of which, Cypher, you're not taking that
Honestly, I've been thinking. Maybe a trip back now wouldn't be too bad.
You're back again,
Cyphera, your face.
I need clothes. Anything. Just throw me something. A piece of cloth will do. Just enough to cover the wounds. I will pay back the amount I owe. I promise.
You're bleeding golden blood.
Yes. What about it? So what if I'm one of those Chrysosairs they talk about? Those infinitely strong heroes. World-renowned swordsmen. Exceptionally intelligent scholars.
Cyphera.
Oh, I'm sorry to disappoint. Who knew that group of amazing people would include me? Pauper. Thief. Con artist. Maybe I should just make another cut to drain all this yellow stuff out of me and...
Stop it, Cyphera. I'll give you clothes. Warm you up and stay here. Stay in my workshop until you're healed.
Aren't you going to ask me how I got these wounds? Right. What's the use? I'm so good at lying. Even your golden thread can be fooled. If you can't verify the truth, why bother asking at all?
I don't need to ask. Nor do I need to use the golden thread. I know everything you do is for survival, at all costs. Stay here. You won't have to deal with the cold or go hungry again.
Wanna know how I got these scars? So you see, I was burning an orphanage, and then someone hit me with a car, and then my father, he took my kneecaps and slapped me with them.
Aren't you worried I'll ruin this place's reputation? Or that I might sneak off with your precious clothes and sell them?
I wouldn't have invited you if I were worried about those things.
You're weird, seamstress. You know, they say a child who often lies remains a liar for life. I've tried not to become a liar, but honestly, it's just too hard. I'm close to giving up. What makes you think I won't disappoint you?
Because I can feel it. Not with the power of a demigod, but with the heart that beats in my chest. You love this place. That's why you keep coming by, but also why you hesitate to stay longer. You worry you'll tarnish the Gold Weaver name. After taking over Cyphera,
I accidentally skipped that, my bad.
I've given to this world. And also a challenge the world has given. Stay here with me. You have a beautiful face that deserves better than to be covered in scars and grime.
You've got a way of talking that's hard to follow. All right, let's make it a deal. You have 1 day to change your mind. Once the action hour passes, there's no turning back.
These folks in black people, anyway. Are they not responding to provocations, nor do they seem intent on fighting? What exactly are they waiting for?
Pressure, fear, planting seeds of anxiety. It seems this is the strategy they've chosen.
An organization that sees it as their mission to eradicate the Chrysosairs. I've read some chilling accounts, stories of the cleaners using alchemic arts to implant fragments of memories into their successors, ensuring both identity and hatred live on.
From what I know, these stories are true. The kindness which we know today, strictly speaking, is the 27th.
Ah, so the Karen is the 27th Karen. Got it.
Objectively, the rise of the cleaners was both inevitable and necessary. Yet their
And still they endure an organization persisting through time, now working tirelessly to obstruct the flame chase. Are they so terrified of the air nova the Kairos air strive for?
Even in these crumbling end times, there are always those who find ways to profit from the chaos, to ask the vested interests to abandon their status, wealth, and ambitions in this world for a distant ideal. Maybe no easier than creating a miracle.
If they're targeting me, she definitely won't escape their notice either. I hope all is well. Is that Lord Cateros?
There you are, Lord Donghung. We couldn't reach you on the teleslate, so the Holy City Guard almost assumed you two had met some terrible fate. You pests crawling in the shadows, back off. Your plot ends here. You played your hand. Run while you still can. It might be your only chance to survive. Stay away from Akama forever. If you set foot there again, the fury of its people will tear you apart, because Aglaya is dead. And in the eyes of the Holy City citizens,
wait, what?
blood is on your hands.
Looks like she was wrong about you.
She? Are you talking about the mastermind behind all of this?
Well, she thought you were weak. She believed that even when you were facing the evil that you claim to oppose, you'd hesitate to strike.
Misinterpreting mercy for weakness shows how arrogant and foolish your master is. They're still alive. With proper care, they'll pull through in a few days. But I must warn you, I haven't fought a human in ages. I can't guarantee I'll always be able to hold back. They're lucky they're still alive. If you feel as lucky as they are, try me.
Bro, you sound so cool.
Ainon is seriously upset.
Get out of here. Don't show your face around us again. If your master wants to stop the flame chase journey, she'd better bring an army that makes Kremnos at its peak look like child's play.
I've said it more than once, Lord Finan. We're not here to start a fight. We came only to ensure you weren't anywhere else. While you were unaware, we already accomplished our mission. To buy time. So, Lord Finan, until next time.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Anyone who uses innocent lives as bargaining chips has gone too far. Probably a desperate gamble. I guess the opposite. If the conspiracy is exposed, they'll be hunted down in the Holy City. Like Teleslate.
Huh?
Galiot. Is this blasted? Those guys. I've heard from more than one person it doesn't seem like a joke. Stay calm. This could just be one of her schemes. I won't believe it until I see it for myself.
Ainon, what should we do now?
Stay on course. I'll contact Treeby and ask her to keep the citizens calm. We'll hurry back to Akama as fast as possible and assess the situation in the city. If we run into any enemies along the way... I won't be merciful this time.
Cartonis? You're forging a sword for Finan, aren't you? I haven't seen you wield the hammer in so long. I couldn't help but be entranced by the sight.
You, Aglaia, in this form you come to me. It means...
That's right. At this moment, my physical form is already shattered. My journey as a human in this world has come to an end. It's time to fulfill our pact.
Of course. The pact I haven't forgotten.
The thing I entrusted to you. Do you still have it?
Far too plain this vessel is. Not worthy of you. Do you still insist?
I insist. Over the past 1,000 years, every piece of fabric I've worked with has been tainted by my cold divinity. It's made me hate their colors, texture, and scent. This ornament stands apart. It was a gift from a child. She was pure and kind. I often wished my childhood could have been like hers.
How to say goodbye to everyone? Have you already planned?
I'm afraid there's no such detailed plan at this time. I deeply regret not being able to say farewell to them, one by one. The moment has come. My departure will give them one less thing to worry about. This parting gift should help ease the regret of such a sudden goodbye.
Invented for the Titans, Kremnos' soul-forging technology was. Though divinity it retains, filtered out, the remnants of humanity will be. Is that what you want, Aglaia?
You've confirmed this with me repeatedly. Yes, Cartonis. I need you to do this for me. Condense my divinity into this ornament. It might still be useful in the future to help them complete their mission.
Selfless until the end. Envy that child, there's no need to. Already lived a grand life your humanity has.
Your praise puts my heart at ease, Grand Craftsman. Please, take me through the last tempering that fate has to offer.
The city is silent, and tension is building with every passing second. The news is probably spread by now. Every household is locked up tight, and all the market stalls have closed down temporarily. I can't imagine how she could have been taken down by a handful of assassins. Unless it's all a part of her plan. If this is all part of a larger plan, Treeby must know something. She just couldn't say it in the message. Let's go find her.
Dang. All right, let's go gambling. Oh, dang it. Anyway. Waffle fries. Alrighty. Alright, good night everyone. I'm in your walls. Bye!